Daily, if I'm the one, say my name and let me know I'm in control. We both grown, so how we feel we can let it show. I won't play around. I wanna lay it down. I want you now. I need you now. Oh, I don't wanna give you the wrong. Music has always been my life. Like, this has always been what I wanted to do. This has always been my passion. I started singing when I was 6, and I started competing in like showcases and talent shows when I was 8. By the time I was 15, I kind of got in a situation, like kind of a production deal with the label, with these producers who are attached to this label, and I thought I was on my way to getting a deal, and that kind of fell through just because it wasn't the right opportunity, it wasn't the right situation. So after that, I was kind of in a space where I was like, all right, maybe I just need to go to school and like brush up on my craft and like be the best, singer, the best musician that I can be. And after college was when I really was like, okay, I think I want to do this full time. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to get back into doing this, like making this happen. So, like starting like 2012, I had quit my 9 to 5. I started gigging more. I started trying to book my own gigs, and I had already been creating an online presence by doing like YouTube and just releasing projects online and trying to connect with fans and build a fan base that way. I was really trying to get out there to people, get in front of people, and present myself as an artist. And it was going good for a little while, but when you don't have a label behind you and money behind you, you doing it all by yourself. And when no money is coming in, but you putting money out, you broke all the time. I kind of got to a place where I was like, man, I don't know if this is really what I need to be doing. I've always loved to sing, but maybe people just aren't getting it, like they don't see me, and maybe it's something I'm missing, or it's just something I'm not doing. So I was really in a place where I was feeling like I had to settle. That was right around the time that The Voice came. I wasn't thinking about it changing my life or what I was doing, none of that, because I didn't know what to expect. I was just grateful for the opportunity. And so when Usher turned around, I was kind of like, oh shit, like now you gotta like really like work. Like, do you want this or do you not? Do you want to take something from this, or are you just here? And so at that point was when I started really investing in the process, and it honestly changed my life. After the show, things really started to click for me. Like, I really started to realize, okay, I sat down and said, what is it that you want people to connect with? What is it that you're trying to get people to connect with? And that is that every artist has their story, and this is yours. This is your grind. This is your journey, and you're just trying to share your evolution as an artist. The awesome thing about the show is that it allows you all these different opportunities. But the reality is you got to continue to grind and continue to do what you were doing before. You just have been exposed to millions of people, and you've been able to grow a fan base. So what are you going to do with those people who are now following you and who are now connected to what you're doing? And so I started to really tailor, my brand and what it is I wanted to look like and what it is that I wanted to sound like. So right now it's just a matter of kind of figuring out like how to now get what it is that I do, introduce people to what it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? Because all this exposure is great, and you want people to know that, you appreciate the love, but you also want to show them like this is who you really are. This is what you're really about. So my intent and my goal with this is to really, kind of show people who I am and see my journey so that they can feel invested in it as well, and be inclined to want to invest in it. Because I, as much as I love being able to bring my music to the people, I want them to be able to leave an Orlando Dixon experience with something in hand that they can listen to afterwards. hopefully this whole project works itself out and allows me to do what I want to do and get my music to the people.